Okay, good morning, everybody.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
How are you? Okay, this is the first this is the meeting up to the midterm test, and this is the first day the Muslim people have passed. Yeah. So in up to the midterm test, I still teach you. Yeah, but it is busy, so she cannot teach you. So she asked me to help her to teach you up to the midterm test. Okay, so there will be two groups, yeah, presenting the topics, and then but before that there are still two students who haven't submitted the video of midterm test. Yeah, two students, yeah, who haven't submitted the HRM midterm quiz video. Yeah, I was the name is long, so I can remember. And one and the other is Miss Rinda. Miss Rinda hasn't submitted the video of the midterm test. Yeah. So if the student, yeah, that doesn't submit her or his video, so there's no grade up for the midterm test. Okay. So I have watched all of them the videos. Yeah. But yeah, some most of you are good. Yeah, good. But the way how to wear clothes. Yeah. So you must wear good clothes, right? Because everyone watch you, right? Everyone watch your video, so you must wear your alma mater, right? Or you must wear good clothes. Don't wear t-shirt in your answering the question, because it is the lecture, right? Lecture, yeah. And I ask you to give evaluation, but your evaluation is not good, yeah. So not only giving the score, but you must evaluate their presentation, the way of speech, the way to answer, and the mix up the the questions, right? Not only so the score is very high, so yeah, it's very high. It's not good, so right? I mean, so like example, so the way the student wear the clothes, right? The mastery of the so why do you give your friend maybe 80? Why? You must give the reason why. Not only the score, yeah, the number, no, but your person is in the form of the description, so right? Yeah. Okay. So before we, so we will present today. Will present today.
My group, sir.
Wilaya. So
Yeah.
who are the members in your group? Who are the members?
Me, Steffi, and Vanessa.
Okay. And then the second group, and the second is Rinda, yeah? Is Rinda in here? Okay. So before we start our lecture, please, as usual, you must give the opening comments. Yeah, say your name and why you attend the Zoom meeting today. Yeah, and your condition. Please from Adelia, please.
Good morning, sir,
Good
and
morning.
good morning, everyone. My name is Adelia Putri Adiko, and the reason I joined this class today because I want to gain more knowledge about human resource management. And good luck those who's gonna presentation today. Thank you.
Okay. Ajib Pangestu. Hello, Aji. Are you in, Aji? Hello, Aji. Can you hear me? Aji, can you hear me? Okay. Agi? Agi? No, not come. Hey, Aji, Aji. Where are you? Okay. Andian Yondo?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, all.
Good
I
morning.
hope you stay healthy. Today I joined the class to know more knowledge about human resource management and see my friend presentation. Good luck to presenter. Thank you.
Okay. Aji Pangestu, please. Aji Pangestu. Okay, no problem. Asawayuni,
Yes, sir.
please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Sir Adi and all of my friends. Nice to meet you all again today, and good luck for my friends who will give presentation today. Thank you.
Okay, good. Arya, Raditya. Hello, Arya. Are you in? No. Carlos. Hello, Carlos.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So the reason I joined the lecture today is because I want to gain more knowledge about human resource management, and by watching our friend's presentation, and good luck to the presenter today. Thank you.
Okay. And Catherine.
Good morning, Saradi, and
Good
good morning,
morning.
everyone. It's nice to meet all of you again today. I hope the presentation will be run well, and good luck for the presenter. Thank you.
Okay, good. Cikarania. Okay. Aji, can you hear me, Aji?
Sorry, sir. Can you
Okay.
hear my voice?
Okay, yes, please.
Okay.
Aji.
I'm sorry, sir, because I have trouble with my microphone
Okay,
before. So, good morning, sir, and everyone. I hope you all in a good, wealthy, and I just want to say good luck for the member who will present today, and I hope we can understand what the lecture that they give to us. Thank you.
Okay, Cristobal.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Hello.
all.
Hello.
I hope I can understand about the human resource chapter 13 and 14 by my all current presentation. So thank you all.
Okay. Desi Eka Sanjaya.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello.
My name is Desika Sanjaya, and today the reason why I want to join the human resource class is because I want to hear the chapters 13 and 14 presentations, and hopefully I can ask questions if I'm confused and answer some questions.
Okay, good. Dewi Winarni.
Good morning, sir.
Good
My name is
morning.
The reason I joined this class today because I want to learn more about HRM and I want to see my friend's presentation today. Good luck for the presentation today. Thank you.
Okay. Delviana Sukmawarni.
Good morning, everyone. So can I attend this class because I want to get more knowledge about SRM and good luck for the presenter today.
Okay, good. Elisa Febrianti. Elisa Febrianti, are you in? No. Fanny Desvita. Fanny Desvita. Franciscus.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I enjoying class today because I will learn how I am and watching my friend presentation. Thank you.
Okay, please. Evani.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So today, my name is Irfani, and I would like to say I'm the reason my joining the class because I would like to hear my friend's presentation, and I would like to get the new insight from my friends. Thank you.
Okay, Jennifer. Jennifer. No coming. Okay, Julia.
Hello, good morning, sir and my friend. So today I joined this class because I want to learn more about HRM and hear my friend presentation. Thank you. Good luck.
Kevin Nathanael.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone. The reason I joined today's class because I wanna listen to my friends' presentations and gain new knowledge. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Muhammad Arazi Bagaswara. No coming. Okay, Nikomang Amanda. Nita Dwi Sapitri.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, my friends.
Hmm.
So today I joined this class because I want to learn more about HRM and learn about representation today.
Okay. There's something wrong with the okay. Normalia Sari.
Hello, sir. Everyone. Here I want to hear my friend presentation, and I want to know about their presentation material. I hope that they can present their presentation really good.
Okay. No Pratista. No Pratista, please. Hello, No Pratista. Are you in? No. Amara? No Pratista Amara ya. Octavia? Octavia, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good
I'm here.
morning.
Good morning, everyone. So the reason why I attend this class today because I want to learn more about SRM and I want to say good luck for our presenter. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Putri Hermania.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir and everyone. The reason why I joined this class today because I want to learn more about HRM by learning by my presentation. So good luck, the presenter.
Okay. Revilia Teresa. Revilia Teresa.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Can you hear my voice?
Okay, yes, please. I can hear your voice.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Rafila Teresa, and the reason why I joined HRM class today is because I want to gain more knowledge by watching my friend's presentation. And good luck for the presenter today. Thank
Okay.
you.
Ria Sandora.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, so today, so my name is Ria Sandora, and I joined this class this morning because I want to learn more about chapter 13 and chapter 14. So good luck for the presenters today. Thank you.
Welcome. Salsabila Deva. Salsabila Deva. No. Sabrina Felia.
My voice.
Yes, please.
Good morning, sir, and everyone. It's nice to see you again after 2 weeks. So today I attend this class to learn more about HR and chapter 13 and 14. Good luck for the presenters. Thank you.
Okay, good. Sharon.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Today I joined this class is because I want to learn more about HRM and want to watch my friend presentation. And good luck for all the presenters. Thank you.
Okay. Sylvia Dwi.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Sylvia Dwi Arindi, and the reason why I attend this class today because I want to see my friends' presentations and gain more knowledge about human resource management. Good luck for the presenters. Thank you.
Welcome. Steffi Laurencia.
Good morning, everyone. This morning, my group will present our material, and I hope we can deliver it well. And good luck for the other presenters. Thank you.
Okay. Sarip Nabil Akut Asegap. Yeah, so this is the person who has submitted the video of the midterm test. Is not active, yeah. Sarip Nabil Akul Hut Asegap. She is seldom here. Yeah, she is seldom present. Do you know him? Do you know Sarip Nabil Akul Hut Asegap? Do you know? If do you know Sarip Nabil Akul Hut Asegap? No, you don't know him. So if you know him, you can tell him why he is never he never comes to the Zoom class only once. He comes only once, and he hasn't submitted his midterm quiz. Yeah. Okay, you can tell him, yeah, if you know him. Okay. Tasha Rabiatu Alvia. Hello, Tasha. Are coming? Tiffany, please, Tiffany.
Hello, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today there will be two last groups that will have the presentation, so I'm looking forward to it, and good luck for those presenters. Thank you.
Okay. Vanessa Yen. Vanessa Yen.
Good morning, everyone. I
Morning.
joined this class because our group will present the chapter 13, and I hope all of you can understand the material, and good luck for the other presenters.
Okay. Why you, Andika?
Okay, good morning. As usual, the reason why I joined this class is because I want to learn from true presenter. Thank you.
Okay. Villa Shola, Gracia.
Good morning, everyone. Today, my group will present chapter 13. So I hope you guys can understand the materials that will be delivered by us. Good luck for my group and other presenters. Thank you.
Yuni Penawati.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Yuni Penawati. So today I'm joining this class because I want to get a new knowledge about chapters 13 and 14. Thank you.
Okay. Rinda. Okay. So we'll be the host. Villa, are you going to be the host?
Steffi, sir.
Steffi, yeah.
Yeah.
Where is Steffi? Speak Steffi. Steffi, where is Steffi here? I haven't found Steffi here. There's Steffi.
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, please. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I will make you the host. Okay, please, Steffi, take your time to present the topic. Time is yours. Share screen your PowerPoint.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Sir Adi. We are from Group 1. There's me, Steffi Laurencia, and there are my friends, Vanessa Yen and Villa Shola Gracia. We are going to present our material about Chapter 13, Analyzing Roles, Competencies, and Skills. Role analysis is the process of finding out what people are expected to achieve when carrying out their work and the competencies and skill they need to meet this expectation. The result of role analysis is a role profile, which defines the outcomes role holders are expected to deliver in terms of key result areas or accountabilities. It also lists the competencies required to perform effectively in the role, what role holders need to know and able to do. Profiles can be individual or generic. Roles and jobs. Job analysis defines two tests or duties in order to produce a job description. This is usually perspective and inflexible. It spells out exactly what job holders are required to do. It gives people the opportunity to say, it's not in my job description, meaning that they only feel they have to do the task list there. Role profiles are preferred because they are concerned with performance, result, and knowledge and skill requirements and are therefore in accord with the present day emphasis on high performance, working outcomes, and competencies. Purpose of role analysis. Role analysis aims to produce the following information about the role for use in recruitment, performance management, and learning and development evaluation. First, overall purpose, why the role exists, and in essence, what the role holder is expected to contribute. Second is organization, to whom the role holder reports and who reports to the role holder. Third is key result areas or accountabilities, what the role holder is required to achieve in each of the main elements of the role. Fourth is competency requirements, the specific technical competencies attached to the role, what the role holder is expected to know and to be able to do. Approach to role analysis by specialized role analysts. The essence of role analysis is the application of systematic methods to the collection of the information required to produce a role profile under the heading set up above. The steps required to collect this information are: first, obtain documents such as the organization structure, existing job description, and procedure or training manuals that give information about the job. Second is ask managers for fundamental information concerning the overall purpose of the role, the key result areas, and the technical competency required. Third is ask the role holders similar questions about their roles. The methods that can be used are: first, interviews. To obtain the full flavor of role, it is best to interview role holders and check the findings with their managers or team leaders. The aim of the interview is to obtain all the relevant facts about the role to provide the information required for a role profile. It is helpful to use a checklist when conducting the interview. Elaborate checklists are not necessary. They only confuse people. The basic questions to be answered are these 8 questions below. And second is questionnaire. Questionnaires about their roles can be completed by role holders and approved by the role holder's manager or team leader. They are helpful when a large number of roles have to be covered. They can also save interviewing time by recording purely factual information and by enabling the analyst to structure questions in advance to cover areas that need to be explored in greater depth. The simpler the questionnaire is better. It's only cover the 8 questions listed above. Third is observation. Observation means studying role holders at work, noting what they do, how they do it, and how much time it takes. This method is most appropriate for routine administrative or manual roles, but it's seldom used because of the time it takes. Role analysis as a part of performance management process. The basis of performance planning and review process is provided by a role profile. To develop a profile, it is necessary for the line manager and the individual to get together and agree the key research areas and competencies. The questions are similar to those that would be put by a role analyst, but for line managers can be limited to the following 5 questions below. Role profiles are set out under the following headings: role title, department, responsible to role holder, purpose of the role, defined in one reasonably succinct sentence that defines why the role exists in terms of the overall contribution to role holders makes. Key research areas. If at all possible, this should be limited to 7 or 8, certainly not more than 10. Each key risk area should be defined in a single sentence beginning with an active verb, which provides a positive indication of what has to be done and eliminates unnecessary wording. Describe the object of the verb as succinctly as possible. Next will be continued by Vanessa.
Okay. The next is need to know. Need to know means the knowledge required overall or in specific key result areas of the business and its competitors and customers, techniques, process, procedures of or product. Need to able to do means the skill required in each area of activity. And the expected behavior is the behavior particularly expected of the role holder or behavioral competencies which may be extracted from the organization's competency framework. Next, competency analysis. Competency analysis uses behavioral analysis to establish the behavioral dimension that affect role performance and produce competency framework. Functional analysis or a version of it can be used to define technical competencies. Next, next topic. Okay. Analyzing behavioral competencies. There are 6 approaches to behavioral competency analysis. Is in ascending order of complexity. There are expert opinion, structured interview, workshop, critical incident technique, repertory grid analysis, and job competency assessment. Next, first is expert opinion. The basic produce and least satisfactory method is for an expert member of the HR department possibly be in discussion with another expert from the same department to draw up a list from their own understanding and what's coupled with an analysis of other published. This is unsatisfactory because likelihood of the competencies being appropriate, realistic, and measurable in absence of the detailed analysis is fairly remote. The list tends to be bland and because the line manager jobs and holders have not been involved, unacceptable. Structured interview. This method begins with a list competencies drawn up by experts and processed by subject. A number of roles to structure interview. The interviewer starts by identifying the key result areas and the role and goes on to analyze the behavioral characteristic and distinguish performance at different levels of competence. The basic question is, what are the positive or negative indicators of behavior that are conducive or not conducive to achieving high levels of performance? This may be analyzed by such heading as, first is personal drive or achievement motivation, and then impact on results, analytical power, strategic thinking. The third is workshop. Workshop brings a group of people together who have expert knowledge or experience of the role, managers, and role appropriate with a facilitator, usually but not necessarily a member of HR department or an outside consultant. The members of the workshop begins by getting agreement to the all overall purpose of the role and its key research areas, which are recorded on flip cards. For example, one of the key research areas for a divisional HR director might be human resource planning, defined as prepares forecast of human resource requirement and plans for the acquisition, retention, and effective utilization of employees, which ensure that the company needs for people are met. Next. Okay. The critical incident techniques is a means of eliciting data about effective or less effective behavior that is related to the example of actual events. The technique is used with groups of job holders and the managers or other experts, sometimes less effective with individuals. First, they may explain what the techniques is and what is used for example, to assess what constitutes good or poor performance by analyzing events that have been observed to have noticeably successful or unsuccessful outcome, thus providing more factual and real information than by simply listing tasks and guessing performance requirements. The next is explain the techniques is and what is used for. Agree and list the key results in the role to be analyzed. Take each area of the role in turn and ask the group for example of critical incidents. Collect information about the critical incident under the following headings. First is what the circumstances were, what the individual did, and the outcome of the individual did. And record this information on a flip card and continue this process for each key result area. Next, please. Next. Uh, Critical incident refers to the flip card and analyze each incident by obtaining rating of the recorded behavior on a scale such as 1 for least effective to 5 for most effective. Discuss these ratings to the initial definitions of effective and ineffective performance for each of the key research areas. Define the definitions as necessarily after the meeting. It can be difficult to get a group to produce finished definition. And the last one is produce the final analysis, which can list the competencies required and included performance indicators or standard of, of performance for each key research areas.
So next one is repertory grid. So repertory grid can be used to identify the dimension that distinguish good from poor standards of performance. The technique is based on Kelly's in 1955 personal construct theory. Personal constructs are the ways in which we view the world. They are personal because they are highly individual and they influence the way we behave or view other people's behavior. The aspect of the role to which those construct judgments apply are called elements. To elicit judgments, a group of people are asked to concentrate on certain elements, which are the tasks carried out by role holders, and develop construct about these elements. This enabled them to define the qualities that indicate the essential requirement for successful performance. Next. So this is the following step of triadic method of elicitation. So this method can be called as a sort of three-card trick. So there are 8 steps. So first, identify the tasks or elements of the role to be subjected to repertory grid analysis. This is done by one of the other forms of job analysis, for example, like interviewing. Second, list the tasks on card. Third, draw the 3 cards at random from the pack and ask the members of the group to nominate which of the 3 tasks is the odd one out from the point of view of the qualities or characteristics needed to perform it. 4. Probe to obtain more specific definition of these qualities or characteristics in the form of structured behavior. Fifth, draw 3 more cards from the pack and repeat steps 3 and 4. Sixth, repeat this process until all the cards have been analyzed and there do not appear to be any more constructs left to be identified. 7. List this construct and ask the group member to rate each task on every quality using a 6 or 7-point scale. And the last is collect and analyze the scores in order to assess their relative importance. This can be done statistically as described by Marham 1987. Next. So choice of approach. Workshops are probably the best approach. They get people involved and do not rely on expert opinion. Critical incident or repertory group techniques are more sophisticated, but they take more time and expertise to run. Next. Analyzing technical competencies, or we can call it as a functional analysis. The approach to the definition of technical competencies differs from that used for behavioral competencies. As technical competencies are in effect competencies, a functional analysis process can be used. This methodology was originally developed by Mansfield and Michel in 1986 and Fine in 1988. In a sense, functional analysis focuses on the outcomes of work performance, and note that the analysis is not simply concerned with outputs in the form of quantifiable results, but deals with the broader results that have to be achieved by role holders. Other than that, this functional analysis is also can be considered as a qualitative form of assessment. As described by Miller et al. In 2001, it starts with an analysis of the roles fulfilled by an individual in order to arrive at a description of the separate components or units of performance that make up that role. The resulting units consist of performance criteria, described in terms of outcomes, and a description of the knowledge and skill requirements that underpin successful performance. Next. Skill analysis. Skill analysis determines the skills required to achieve an acceptable standard of performance. It is mainly used for technical, craft, manual, and office jobs to provide the basis for devising learning and training programs. Skills analysis starts from a broad job analysis, but goes into details of not only what job holders have to do, but also the particular abilities and skill they need to do it. There are several techniques of skill analysis. They are, next. The first one is job breakdown. The job breakdown technique analyzes a job into separate operations, process, or tasks, which can be used as the elements of an instruction sequence. So a job breakdown analysis is recorded in first, the stage column, in which the different steps in the job are described. Second, the instruction column in which a note is met against each step of how the task should be done. Third, the key point column in which any special points such as quality standards or safety instruction are noted against each step so that they can be emphasized to a trainee learning the job. Next. The next one is manual skill analysis. Manual skill analysis is a technique developed from work study. It isolates for instructional purposes the skill and knowledge employed by experienced worker in performing tasks that require manual dexterity. It is used to analyze short cycle repetitive operations such as assembly tasks and other similar factory work. The analysis concentrates on the tricky part of the job, which, while presenting no difficulty to the experienced operative, have to be analyzed in depth before they can be taught to trainees. Not only are the hand movement recorded, but particulars are also noted of the cues, like visual and other senses, then the operative absorbed when performing the task. Next. The next one is task analysis. Task analysis is a systematic analysis of the behavior required to carry out a task with a view to identifying areas of difficulty and the appropriate training, technique, and learning as necessary for successful instruction. It can be used for all types of job, but is specifically relevant to administrative tasks. The analytical approach used in task analysis is similar to those adopted in the job breakdown and manual skill analysis technique. So the result of the analysis are usually recorded in the standard format of 4 columns. So first, task, a brief description of each element. Second, level of importance, the relative significance of each task to the successful performance of the role. Third, degree of difficulty, the level of skill or knowledge required to perform each task. And the last is training method, the instructional techniques, practice, and experience required. Next, fault analysis. Fault analysis is the process of analyzing the typical fault that occur when performing a task, especially the more costly fault. It is carried out when the incidence of fault is high. A study is made of the job and by questioning workers and team leaders, the most commonly occurring faults are identified. A fault specification is then produced, which provide trainees with information on what fault can be made, how they can recognize what caused them and what effect they have, who is responsible for them, what action the trainee should take when a particular fault occurs, and how a fault can be prevented from recurring. Next. Job learning analysis. Job learning analysis, as described by Perm and Kandola in 1993, concentrates on the inputs and process rather than the content of the job. It analyzes 9 learning skills that contributed to satisfactory performance. A learning skill is one used to increase other skill or knowledge and represent broad categories of job behavior that need to be learned. So the learning skill are first, physical skill requiring practice and repetition to get right. Second, complex procedures or sequence of activity that are memorized or followed with the aid of written materials such as manuals. Third, non-verbal information such as sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, which is used to check, assess, or discriminate, and which usually takes practice to get right. Fourth, memorizing fact or information. 5, ordering, prioritizing, and planning, which refers to the degree to which a role holders has any responsibility for any flexibility in determining the way a particular activity is performed. 6, looking ahead and anticipating. 7, diagnosing, analyzing, and problem solving with or without help. 8, interpreting or using written manuals and other sources of information such as diagrams or chart. 9, adapting to a new ideas and system. So in conducting a job learning analysis interview, the interviewer obtains information on the main aims and principal activities of the job, and then using question cards for each of the 9 learning skills, analyzes each activity in more depth, recording responses and obtaining as many examples as possible under each heading. Next. So in conclusion, the analysis of jobs, roles, skill, and competencies is one of the most important in human resource management. It provides the information required to obtain job descriptions and learning specification of individual. It can be said that it is very prominent in HRM activities like recruitment and selection, performance management, learning and development, management development, career management, and job evaluation. Next. So we have 3 questions. So if you guys want to answer the question, please open your mic. Is there anyone who want to answer number 1?
Hello, Willa.
Okay, hello, Ria.
Can I try to answer the first question?
Okay.
Okay, so what are the 6 approaches to behavioral competency analysis? So there are actually 6 approaches to behavioral competency analysis in ascending order of complexity. These are first, expert opinion, and then second, structured interview, third, workshops, the fourth, critical incident technique, the fifth, repertory grid analysis, and the last one, job competency assessment.
Okay, that's the correct answer. Thank you, Ria. So the second questions, who would like to answer this question?
Hello, Willa.
Hello, Dewi.
May I try to answer the question number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. The following step of trading method of elicitation is there are 8. Number 1, identify the tasks or elements of the rule to be subjected to repertory grid analysis. 2, list the tasks on cards. 3, draw 3 cards at random through the task and ask the members of the group to nominate which of the 3 tasks is the old one, out from the point of view of the qualities and characteristics needed to perform it. 4, probe to obtain more specific definition of these qualities or characteristics and the form of expect behavior. 5, draw 3 more cards from the packs and repeat step 3 and 4. 6, repeat the process until all the cards have been analyzed and 3 do not appear to be any more construct left to be identified. 7, list the constructs and ask the group members to rate each task on every quality using a 6 or 7 point scale. 8, collect and analyze the scores in order to assess their relative importance.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Dewi. It's the correct and complete answer. And the last question, is there anyone who want to answer it?
Vila, can I answer it?
Okay, Desi.
Okay, so the questions ask about why role analysis and role profiles are preferred rather than job analysis, and job description. Based on the presentations that I have heard, it seems that the role profiles are preferred because they are concerned with performance, results, and knowledge, and the skill requirements and are therefore in accord with the present day emphasis on the high performance, working outcomes, and competencies. And that is why it is more preferred rather than jobs analysis, and job description. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Desi. So thank you all for the answer. And now, next is we will move to Q&A session. So in this session, we will open for 3 questions. So if you guys want to ask something, please open your mic.
Vila, I want to ask.
Okay, Asha.
Okay, so my name is Arsa Wahyuni, and my question is, why role analysis process is important in HR?
Okay, noted. We will open for 2 questions again. So please ask a question for us.
Hello, Willa. May I ask?
Yeah, Irfani.
Okay, my name is Irfani. So I want to ask about. So basically, you deliver us about the analysis process, right? So why the role of analysis process is important in human resource management? That's my question.
Okay, Irfani. Thank you for the question. And the last one, is there any question again for us? Oh, hello, Felia.
Okay, my name is Felia. I want to ask a question. Can you explain me more about functional job analysis can be considered as qualitative assessment? I'm still a little bit confused about that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys for the question. And now we will discuss it first. So please wait a moment. Thank you guys.
Hello, Arsha. I would like to answer your question. Role analysis process is important in HR because role analysis is a fundamental HR process. It provides the information needed to produce role profiles and for use in recruitment, learning and development, performance management, and job evaluation. That's it.
Thank you, Steffi.
Hello, Felia. So I will answer your question. So you asked me to explain more about functional job analysis is also considered to be qualitative form of assessment. So it means that this analysis is focused on the unique combination of abilities and limitation of the individual employee. So this makes it an effective way for employers to evaluate how each position in their organization impacts their overall operation. So by conducting assessment from this perspective, it allows companies and organizations to scrutinize virtually every aspect of a job and how an individual's unique set of physical, mental, and social abilities impact their performance in that capacity. Is that clear, Felia?
Thank you, Lila.
Okay.
Okay, I will answer the Irfani's question. Human resource management is important because human resource play a key role in developing, reinforcing, and changing the culture of an organization. And pay performance management and training development, recruitment, onboarding, and of the business culture covered by HR. There are also the other examples of the test of HRM. The first is analyze and choose between options where the solution is not always obvious, and develop project plans and organize on workload on a timescale of 1 until 2 months and adapt to rapidly changing needs and priorities without losing sight of overall plans and priorities, and interpret budgets in order to manage resources effectively within them. So is it clear, Ifani?
All right, thank you, Vanessa, for the answer.
Okay, so this is the end of our presentation. That's all from our group. Thank you for attention and participation, guys.
Okay, please return the host. Okay. Okay, so have you written the host to me? Yeah. Okay. 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 We have what together. What this group talking about role analysis. Yeah. Yeah. So role analysis. Yeah. So role analysis is very important. Yeah. At workplace. So why is it important? Because by knowing the role of each person in the company, so the company can evaluate the task done by the role holders, right? So the role, so it is hope that the role held by the person can be improved, can improve the performance, right? So the role must be yeah, must be in accordance with the knowledge and competency the holder has. Yeah. Okay, so this group has involved 6 students to discuss. Yeah, so there are 6 students to be active in this discussion. So the first is Ria, and then the second is Devi, the third is Desi, and so these 3 students answer the question given by the presenters, right? And then the student who asked the presenters, Arsa, Ivani, and Sabrina. So you must remember what you have done today. Yeah, so, and in the final term, so I will ask the activity again at the Zoom meeting, so right? Yeah, so you must remember. So what is with the question and what is your answer, and what the topic you have been active in this discussion, so right? Okay. So in general, it's good. Yeah, the presentation is very clear. So there's a slight difference between job role analysis and job analysis, right? Yeah. So everyone in the company must have rules, right? Yeah. The rule as a staff, right? The rule as a manager, right? The rule as a supervisor, right? Yeah. All in the world we have also rule in our lives, right? So you have the rule as a child, right? As a daughter, and yeah. So and the other people rules have the rule as parents, right? Fathers and mothers, right? So they have their own rules in doing the activity in their lives, right? What do you do? So as a child, yeah, so you have tasks, right? Yeah, you have tasks as a child. So your parent maybe have given you the task to do, yeah, according to your rules, right? And your competencies, right? In the company also, like the company give the task to the people in the company what to do, so right? And the managers give the task to the people in the company according to the knowledge and competencies, right? Yeah. So when the knowledge and the competency are interrelated, so the performance will be improved, right? So we must give the task to the people according to their competency and skill, so the performance can be improved, right? Yeah. How to know the someone rules? Yes, you have this course has explained the methods, right? By using interviews, right? And then incidental, by using like seminar workshops, right? Yeah, this is the way how to gather the data, so right? To get the data, yeah. So as the data got very important to know the performance. Okay, so before we come to the next presenter, I would like to share something. I will give you the ice breaking game. Yeah. So this game is in bahasa. and you must answer this game, and you must relate this game to HRM. So that, and why do you answer that? So that, and what is this game related to HRM? Even though this is speaking, yeah. Let me see it. Can you see this? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this one. Can you read the? Can you read? So there's some word naik equals to ke atas, turun ke bawah, maju ke depan, seret, mundur ke belakang, masuk ke dalam, and buat keluar. Pasting.
Jawabannya keluar ya, Sir?
Iya, keluar equals what? So this naik ke atas, seret, naik ke atas, turun ke bawah. And then maju must be ke depan, seret, and mundur must be ke belakang, and masuk must be ke dalam, and buat keluar.
Keluar, Sir, tapi kan kalau ini keluar kan keluar.
Yes.
Kalau ini keluar
You must answer in English, not Indonesia. The game in bahasa, but you must answer in English to practice your English.
So we need to separate the word ke and luar, Sir.
Oh, and then?
Yeah, so it means keluar is keluar.
Yes, that's right. What and then the naik is when you naik, it means that you ke atas, right? Not naik ke bawah. Is that true? Naik must be ke atas, right? Naik, go up, ya, go up, atas, ya. And then turun must be ke bawah, not ke atas, turun. Right? And maju must be ke depan, right? And then mundur must be ke belakang. And masuk must be ke dalam, right? Atau buat keluar. Ada question? Any who else an idea? Want to answer? So when you answer and you get the right answer, so you must also give the reason. And how is this game related to HRM? Okay, what lesson can you get from this game related to HRM? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Try, please try. Discuss in English. Practice your English here. What's the answer? Hello, can you hear me? Why do you keep silent?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the answer? No idea? When you go naik,
The answer is keluar ya, sir.
No. The question is keluar. And what's the answer? Look at the equal point and question mark that. So keluar is meant, okay, what is the right words here on the right after the sign of equal. Like naik equals ke atas, right? Turun equals ke bawah, right? If you go down, if you turun, you must be ke bawah, right? Not ke atas turun. And when you naik, you must be ke atas, not ke bawah, right? Is that true? And if you want to maju, go forward, you must ke depan maju, not ke belakang. Did you ever see someone maju ke belakang? No. Maju must be ke depan. Right? And mundur must be ke belakang, not ke depan. Mundur. Yeah, did you ever see someone retreat? Yeah, so you must if you go mundur, you must ke belakang. And masuk must be ke dalam, so right? Not masuk, not keluar. Ya, masuk not masuk ke dalam. But what keluar?
Also keluar, sir.
Hah? Akhirnya keluar.
Please luar.
Ya, keluar. Oh, keluar ya, keluar. Nah, idea again. Okay. When you go out, where are you from?
Outside, sir.
Yeah, outside. So in bahasa
Ke
no,
spasi luar.
luar.
Sir.
No. Yeah, so you naik ke atas, right? And what keluar? The synonym.
It's similar, but it not same meaning, sir.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. So if you give wrong answer, never mind. But we can take the lesson. Yeah. So how is this game related to HRM? Yeah. It's only us speaking to refresh your mind. So the answer is keluar is dari dalam, so right? Ya, masuk ke dalam dan keluar dari dalam. You are in your house and you want to go out, so you must be from inside and to go outside, so right? Ya, dari dalam, so right? Keluar sebenarnya dari dalam. So you must have the preposition. Ya. Ke is preposition, so right? Naik ke atas, turun ke bawah, maju ke depan, mundur ke belakang, masuk ke dalam, keluar dari dalam.
How about if we are from outside, sir? So
From dari
it
luar.
will be dari luar.
How to say dari luar keluar? So when you go out, where are you from? From inside, sir. Dari dalam, mau keluar. Ada dari luar keluar, mana ada.
Yes, get it, sir.
Inside to outside, sir. Not
Yes,
to
yes.
not to outside to outside. Inside, right? You can okay, never mind. But how is this game related to HRM? Okay, think please. How is this game related to HRM? So, and can you have any opinion about this? So there is no wrong answer in this case. So you can give opinion. How is this game related to HRM? So when you work as a manager in your company, and how is this game related to your people maybe at workplace? You can naik ke atas, turun ke bawah, maju ke depan, mundur ke belakang, and how is it related to HRM? Anyone to give opinion? All of the answers are right because it's a game. What about Ria? Can you relate this game to HM, Ria?
I think the use of words or phrase in as a manager, so to prevent misunderstanding.
Yeah, okay. So this so you must use the use of the word, yeah. So to prevent the misunderstanding, yeah, between managers and people. Okay, the other.
Sir, I think this game is used by HR manager to test employee,
Yeah.
see how their critical thinking.
Okay, thinking, okay, yeah. So the manager can know how it's people think, yeah. Yeah, are they thinking is critical, right? Okay, an opinion? Yeah, critical thinking. So in this case, critical thinking is very important in at workplace, yeah. Yeah, turn the people to think, yeah. Yeah, to think and think, yeah. Okay, good. Any other opinion? So like naik ke atas, turun ke bawah, maju ke depan, mundur ke belakang. So what is the case? All of you are right, not wrong, so right? Critical thinking and then misunderstanding, yeah, to prevent misunderstanding, so right? What about the performance? So when you rated this game to the performance of your people, can you relate this game to the performance of your people in the company? Hello? Okay. Yeah. So as a manager, what will you hope from your people? As a manager, how will you hope? What is your hope from your people as a manager?
Always being solution oriented.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your answer, Irfan? What is your answer?
As a manager, I want to my employees to always being solution oriented and always thinking outside of the box.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So okay, as the manager, so you want your people to think out of the box, right? Or you want your people to have good yeah, the performance is better and better, so right? Nah, and ke atas, yes. And you don't want your performance, the performance of your people go down, so right? Okay, good. Okay, and once more games, so right? Once more. Okay, this one. Who can answer this game? The last game before we move to the second group. You can answer this question. You can answer this game. Ada 10 gelas, there are 10 glasses on the table, correct? And you take 3 glasses. How many glasses are there in your hands?
2, sir.
Please. Oh, it's fun?
2.
How many?
2.
2? Why?
Because we only have 2 hands.
Okay. Two hand, yeah. Okay, the other. Okay, don't mind. 2 hands. So 2, yeah, 2 glass. Okay, because you have only 2 hands, right? So 2. Okay, the others?
Nggak ada, Sir.
Nah, no, why?
Kan jawabannya
in English. In English.
Because in the question is there is a jika.
Yeah.
Jadi kalau jika belum tentu ada gitu.
Yeah, but how many glasses are there in your hand now? So there are 10 glasses, yeah, on the table, and you take 3 glasses. How many glasses are there in your hand? You take 3 glasses. And how many glasses are there in your hand? How many glasses? Think first. It's also critical thinking, yeah? Training of critical thinking, how to think, right? How to solve the problem. So you see 10 glasses on the table, and then you take 3 glasses. And then the answer and the question, how many glasses are there in your hands?
How about 2, sir?
2? Why? Why 2?
Because I only have 2 hands, so
Yeah.
I cannot hold more than 2 glass.
But not in your hands. I meant in your hand. Not in your hands.
Excuse me, sir?
In your hand only, not in your hands. Hand and hands difference, right? In your hand, not in your hands. Hand with
Also,
S.
so it means only one.
Yeah, hand. So you have 2 hand, but I asked only how many glasses are there in your hand. Hand without S.
Yeah, so it means 1, sir.
Yeah, 1 hand. Yeah. How many glasses? So you can read the question. There are 10 glasses on the table, and you take 3 glasses. Yeah. You take 3 glasses. Yeah. How many glasses are there in your hand? Hand. Not hands, but in your hand.
Only 1, sir?
It can be left hand or it can be right hand. It can be left hand. It can be right hand, right? But how many glasses are in your hand only? 1 glasses? You take 3 glasses, but you have only 1 glass in your hand? Why?
Yeah.
Why 1?
Because I can put it anywhere and just hold 1 glass.
Can you okay. Yeah, okay. We can keep it. Okay. Yeah, please. From the question, yeah, from the question. Look at the question. Read the
Three
question. Yeah,
3 glass.
3 glass. Why? Why 3 glasses?
Because keterangannya jika kamu ambil berarti udah diambil gitu.
Yeah, that's right. 3 glasses. Okay, good. Yeah, the answer is 3 glasses. So in your hand must be 3 glasses because you take 3 glasses, right? Not 7, yeah, not 7, but 3 glasses. Okay, right. Okay, how is this game related to HRM? This Dewi. That the answer is right. 3 glasses. What? Okay, explain.
Can
How
you
is
answer?
how
I
is
don't
this,
hear.
how is this game related to the HRM? To this lesson. So what is the topic of this game in HRM? So can you relate this game to the good presentation just now? Can you explain, Dewi?
We will do our best we can, sir.
We will do, okay. So about the 3 glasses in your hand. So when you are ordered to do some task, and you must be careful to understand the someone task, yeah, how many tasks must be done, right? Okay, yes. So it is the critical thinking, yeah, and then precision, and then carefulness, and then what is attention, right? So when your manager give you task to do, yeah, so you must do. So there also I have 11 tasks. Okay, please you do 5 tasks from my task. So how many tasks does the workers do? 5, right? Like that. So we must, so we can learn here the attention. So when your manager asks you to do something, you must pay attention. Yeah, understanding is understanding is right. Yeah, and think, just think what your manager's orders to you, right? You must think, right? And concentration, right? Yeah, sometimes it's very important. It's just a game, but this game is very important too, yeah, to repress your minds, the people's minds, right? We must learn how to think, right? Sometimes it is easy, but it's difficult, right? We must think and think and think, right? And this game can also motivate the people, motivate us to do better, right? Yeah, from hard work, yeah, from the hard work, etc. Okay, any question? So okay, Rinda, is your turn now, yeah, Rinda, yeah. Yeah, so the last group is Rinda, only one person, yeah.
Okay, sir.
I want to make you house.
Sir, but I'm sorry if I
Why?
get so much noisy because my neighbor do you hear something, sir? Like
No.
Chinese song?
No. I don't.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I don't hear something. I only hear your voice.
Okay.
Okay, please take. It is your time to present your topic. Time is up, please, Linda. Please setting your PowerPoint.
Wait, sir, I still cannot.
You don't know how to set screen your PowerPoint. You open your PowerPoint.
I know, sir. This.
You open your PowerPoint first, and then you set screen. Yeah, okay. This the way. Open your PowerPoint first, and then set screen, and you choose the windows, right? They're having the PowerPoint.
This said host disable attend screen sharing, sir.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
I see. Huh? You cannot.
Yes, this said host disable attendee screen sharing.
I mean, there's something wrong with your you have been the host, so you must be able to share screen, so right? Because you have been the host. I cannot share screen because I'm not the host now, because the host is yours now.
Okay, sir. I will try from my another device.
Oh, you use handphone? You use smartphone?
Yes, I use my phone, but my laptop cannot share the screen, sir. So I will
Oh,
try to use my phone.
okay. There's something wrong. So if it is because you can send the PowerPoint to me, I will open it for you.
Oh yes, sir. I have sent the PDF into our group.
To your group? To you submit. Okay. Wait a moment, yeah. You return those to me, please. You return those to me. You return those to me.
Sir, how to do, sir? Because I didn't receive anything.
Wait, you must return those to me. Return those to me. Return
How to do, sir?
You look at my picture on the Zoom.
Yes.
And then you can look at here. There are 3 dots on the right. Click and make host. Wait a moment. Or you can go out first and come into this Zoom again. It's the way, if you don't know.
Okay, sir.
You out first. You leave the meeting room first. So you must learn how to use Zoom, how to share screen, how to make someone the host, right?
Yeah,
So
because
you are accustomed to using meeting, yeah, Google Meet, yeah, not Zoom, maybe.
yes, sir.
Oh, I'm used to Google meeting, Zoom meeting. So when we use Zoom meeting, we can record, yeah, we can record the Zoom and we can upload into the YouTube, and you can watch many times, yeah, the YouTubes.
Okay, I'm out first, sir.
Okay, you out first. Never mind, you out first. Have you got out? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do all of you know how to use Zoom here? Yeah. So Zoom is more popular than Google Meet. So what's the difference between Google Meet and Zoom? So when we use Google Meet, it cannot be recorded, so right? Yeah. But in Zoom, we can record our teaching, yeah, our lesson. You can record, and the student can watch.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Have you entered the Zoom?
Yes.
Okay. Now I share screen for you, yeah. I share screen for you for mine.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, please. You can Can you see Linda?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
You must be your video, please. Put on your video.
Wait, sir.
Yeah.
My device.
Or you
So
define?
not support.
Okay, never mind. Okay, please. You can present this.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Adi Mursalin and Velas. This morning, I would like to do my presentation related to human resource management with material, theory, and practice. Okay, so in this chapter, I would like to discuss about first one is what is human resource management. Second one is the 4 key dimensions to human resource management. And the third one, what is human capital management? Fourth one, identify 4 types of assets in organization. 5, HR activity. And the last one is ethics in human resource management. First, human resource management is a strategic approach to the effective management of people in a company or organization such that they help their business gain a competitive advantage. It is designed to maximize employee performance in service of an employee's strategic objective. Human resource management is primarily concerned with the management of people within an organization, focusing on policies and systems. HR departments are responsible for overseeing employees' benefit design, employee recruitment, training, and developing performance appraisal and rewards management. And there are 4 key dimensions to human resource management. First one is commitment. It is expected of employees to identify the interests and the goals of the organization and be aligned and commit in achieving these goals. Second, flexibility. Employees are expected to adapt willingly to change within the organizational structure without any strife or prestiges. The third one, quality. High-level performance attainment of organization depend on the quality of member, of staffs, and management of such organization. And the last one, integration. It involves the matching of human resource strategy to needs of the business strategy. Next, what is human capital management? Human capital management, or HCM, is a set of practice related to people resource management. These practices are focused on the organizational need to provide specific competencies and are implemented in 3 categories such as workforce acquisition, workforce management, and workforce optimization. Next, HR activities. Wait a minute. This is 4 boundaries for HR activities. First one is overview of HRM. First one is introduction to HRM, and second one is international HRM. And after that, they have employment of HR, which is consists of human resource planning, job analysis and design, staffing process, retention, and socialization. After that, employee relation, grievance handling, disciplinary action, trade unions, collective bargaining, and workers' participation in management. And after that, management and deployment of HR is the managing career, performance appraisal and management, employee training and management development. After that, compensation management, and then occupational safety and health. After that, ethics in human resource management. Ethics can then be said to be standard of right and wrong that prescribe what human thought to do, such as obligation, fairness, honesty, compassion, and loyalty, which are said to be supported by consistent and strong reason. HR practitioners play a major role in keeping, dismantling, and enforcing organizational ethics. Okay, that's all my presentation. Because I have limited material, so I don't give you the question, but I will give a chance for two fellas who wants to ask.
Hello. Hello, Miss Linda.
Hello.
I want to ask
Yeah.
can I start to pack two?
Back to about the 4 key dimensions to human resource management.
No, again, pack two. Pack two, sir.
Sorry.
Up, again. Okay. Okay, stop. Pack two, sir.
That this one.
It should be the pack one, sir. Okay, pack two, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. I have question. Can you explain to me about identify four type of asset in organization and with example? But in your slide, but I cannot to see is this maybe is Miss Brinda is forget to explain to we all. Is number 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this yeah have missed this slide. One last question. Any volunteer?
No question. You can answer.
Hello, I wanna ask.
Hello.
So my name is Nurmalia. The question is, this is about theory and practices, and what HRM in your opinion, and how it can be practiced.
Okay, thank you for the question. Give me a time for prepare the answer. Thank you. Okay, I will answer the question from the first question. Identify 4 types asset in organization. There are 4 type assets in an organization. First one is physical asset. Second one, financial. And third one is intellectual property asset, and then human assets. And give the example. So for physical assets such as building, land, furniture, computer, vehicle, equipment, and so on. And for financial asset is cash, financial resources, stock, bonds, or debt. And for intellectual property assets such as specialized research capabilities, patents, information system, design, operating process, copyrights, and so on. And the last one is human assets, such as individual with talents, capability, experience, professional, and relationship, and so on. And the second question, what is my opinion about HRM and why is it important? For me, HRM can be defined as the effective management of people in an organization. HR management help bridge the gap between employees' performance and the organization's strategic objective. Moreover, an efficient HR management team can give firms an edge over their competition. Okay, that's all my answer and my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for Mr. Adi Mursalin for helping me.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Rina, have you submitted your midterm video?
Almost finished, sir.
Yeah, haven't. And Sarip Nabil. Hello, Nabil. Why are you seldom in Zoom meetings? So I saw you only one, and now you are in the second time, and you can take here. Hello, Nabil. Hello, Nabil. Can you hear me? Hello, Nabil. Can you hear me? Wow, he doesn't hear me. Hello, Nabil. Okay, I think so. Has presented well, yeah. Even though it is short, it's good, yeah. And I think all of you have understood, yeah, the explanation given by your friend Rinda, yeah. Rinda is your senior, yeah. So at that time, maybe what happened, Rinda? So what about your friend? Maybe your friend have finished studying here, Rinda, yeah.
Cuti, sir.
Cuti, yeah. And what about your friend? Maybe your friend have graduated, yeah, from economic class faculty, yeah.
Yeah, one of them already finished, sir.
Oh yeah, who has finished?
Vera, sir.
Oh, Vera, yeah. Okay. So now you must be, yeah, diligent, yeah. Yeah, in order to graduate from economic faculty, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So even short, but yeah, you have info to student, yeah, discussing. Cristobal and normal, yeah. And the student who asks must remember the student must remember, yeah, what you have asked and answered. So because in the final term test, I will ask you again, especially the Zoom activities, right? So the student must remember the topics, right? The chapters, right? And must look at your friends' presentations, yeah. Don't be indifferent to your friends' presentations. That's good, yeah. So when your friend give presentation, so you must take a notice of them, so right? And try to understand, so right? And if you don't understand, ask them, so right? It is the way how to study, yeah. Now because now it is the method of teaching is as student center learning, not teacher, yeah, but student center learning. So the student must be more active than the lecturers. The lecturers are not to speak more than the student. The student must speak more, yeah. So you must know my habit of teaching, so the way of my teaching, so right? In for example, in examination, I always use YouTube, so right? YouTube, yeah. I never give the question in the form of PDF, or you answer the question directly on the paper, so right? Because it is online learning, so right? Sometimes if I give you the written test, the answer is the same. The answer are same, so right? Yeah, but I use always YouTube. Yeah. So why YouTube? Because YouTube can make you learn how to communicate, how to speak before the cameras, right? How to answer. If you can, they can read your answer, but I don't. But the paper is not in your camera, right? Don't the people look at the paper in your camera. It's not good, right? Yeah. So you can be like the broadcaster of TV, right? So the broadcaster of TV on TV read the news, right? But the news doesn't it's not appear on the camera. So yeah, practice, yeah, just practice. So it is you will get the benefits, yeah. You will get the benefit in the future, not now. So if you do this, yeah, you can speak and YouTube, so that you all of you will watch you, yeah. All of the people in the world will watch you, so that because because you are in YouTube, yeah, speaking is something, yeah. And next time you must wear good clothes, so that because everyone will watch you, yeah, not only Untan, yeah, all the people from Java, from yeah, everyone, yeah. So you must wear good clothes. Don't wear t-shirt. It's also the population, so that yeah. So the rule of in campus, so the student must wear good clothes, uniform, so that don't wear t-shirts, not clothes, so that yeah. The lecturer also like that. The lecturer must wear good clothes, not t-shirts, so that okay. Yeah, but when I watch your video, so you have good you are good speakers, yeah, good speakers, yeah. Yes, yeah. And then the answer are good, yeah. But if you now you must be active, yeah, and attend the Zoom meeting, the Zoom class every day, every meeting, yeah. Don't miss the class more often, yeah. Don't miss the class more often. Yeah. So if you meet this requirement, I'm very sure all of you will have good grades, right? Yeah, good. So so as usual, you can ask Linda. So when the student active, and then always presence, they will, and then do the presentation, and then do the midterm test and the final test, so they will have the best grades. So if you can get A if you do all the tasks given by the lecturers, right? Yeah. If there is when I ask you to do video recording and there is something wrong with your with your maybe smartphone, it's difficult for you to video record and to upload the YouTube. Yeah, you can call, you can WhatsApp me, yeah, and you can come if you live in Pontianak, you can come to my house. But you have better use Zoom when you want to do recordings, right? And you Zoom, yeah, and then after the recorded, you can upload to YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Any question? Yeah, so next week, so there is no presentations. Maybe I will give you some material and some question to discuss, yeah, about HRM. So the book is finished, right? It's been finished, yeah. So there are 17 chapters, yeah. And Rinda's topic is not in the book. Yeah, Rinda's topic is from the research. Yeah, from the journal. Yeah, so it is short, not from the book. Yeah, so the book has only 70 chapters. Yeah, and I hope that the chapters can give you benefit, and you must watch the video every time. Yeah, so that every time you can get the knowledge and practice the knowledge in your life. Sometimes when you work in the company, so it's human resource management is very important. You work in the marketing without human resource management, without human resource, it's not good. Right? What happens if the marketing department has no people? He said, if you are the marketing manager, you don't know how to make your people. Is it good? So that, yeah, so that,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So I think HR is also very important in our lives. In at home, in your house, yeah, in your house, your father, your mother, said the children are human resources, right? Yeah, happy resources. So your parent must divide the job, and what must you do at home, right? What time must you get up, right? When must you watch the television, and when must you study? So the parent have given the rules, yeah, the regulations, right? So your parents are the managers, yeah, and you are the people in your house, and you must do according to your roles, right? Yeah, you
Yes,
must do
sir.
according to your roles. It is HR is very important. So when you are the manager, whatever managers, right? Yeah, you must look at the people, your people. Yeah, look at the people. You must develop your people. So that how to you must try to coach your people. Don't train, but coach. Yeah, if your people don't know how to do something, your work, must tell them how to do the work. So it's a coach. Yeah, it's a coach. And don't be lazy to study. So right? Yeah. So when you get C from me, it means that you are lazy. You never come to Zoom meetings. Right? Yeah, if you get C from me, it means that you are lazy to come to the Zoom meeting and you don't present and you, yeah. But if you don't submit the midterm test, it will get D or E, right? Yeah, it's not difficult to get good grades. Yeah, you must be diligent. You must come to the lectures, right? Attend the lectures, right? And do the task given by lecturers. I'm very sure the lecturers will give you good grades, right? Yeah. So as long as I teach in MIC, so I also given good grade A to the student. Why? Because they have done well, yeah, done well their task, yeah, given by me. That is, but there are some students get C because they lazy to come. They never come to the Zoom meetings. They like to play games. they come to the class only once, and they always like to have online game. Yeah. Yeah. So I give them C. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all. Yeah. So next week maybe I will give you some question, maybe some videos. You watch the videos and we discuss together in English here about the videos with the question. So I don't like to explain something here, but we can discuss together. So that, yeah, I want to inform the student to speak, not only the lecturers. Yeah, we can learn together. So that, okay, it's time for me to say goodbye. See you later next week. Stay healthy. May this material be beneficial to you. See you later next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Welcome.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So you can leave this room, please, and take a rest.